Long, long ago, when engines were just a dream and stars were the only compass, there stood a small village by the sea, Punod. Here, boats were crafted from wood and spirit, their sailing billowing like the wings of the birds. The people lived in harmony with the waves, taking only what they needed and giving things in return. Every night, the sea would whisper its gratitude, rocking the homes with its lullabies. But even in this gentle place, there was a name spoken only in harsh tonea, name that traveled with the tide, Sirena. To some, she was a Sirena, a guardian of the sea. To others, she was a siren, dangerous, bewitching. No one could agree on what she truly looked like. Some swore her hair flowed like a seaweed, glistening green and gold under moonlight. Others said her eyes could see through storms, through men, through time. What most agreed upon was her song, a sorrowful melody that drifted up from the dusk just before midnight on nights when the moon was whole and heavy. And when she sang, the village held its breath. Children were told, when the moon is bright, stay inside. Do not listen to the music of the waves. But not all obeyed. Some fishermen, brave or foolish, would sail out night, their minds clouded by curiosity or hunger. Most never returned. And those who did were never the same. They come back hollow, quiet, as if something inside them had been left behind in the ocean's depth, taken by a voice that wasn't meant to be heard. But not all spoke for fear. Old Mancardo, a fisherman of many seasons, remembered her not as a monster but a savior. One night, a storm rose from nothing, a monster of wind and water. His boat was shattered and he sank into the darkness. He swooned in that cold, endless place. A hand found his, soft, gentle. She brought me back, he would whisper. She didn't come to take life, she came to protect it. She only appeared, he said, when something worse is coming. Especially when distracted by light, Punod changed. Tourists arrived, drawn to the some waters the villagers once feared. Lanterns were replaced by blinding bulbs, the beaches became crowded, the waters dirty. Then one summer, a girl named Lyra stood by the water. She had grown up hearing the story, but never believing them. That night, the moon hung low, glowing like an omen, and just before midnight, she heard it, that song. But unlike others, she didn't run. She listened, and in that moment she understood. Sirena wasn't a monster, she was a warning. Deep below the coral beds, something had been disturbed. An illegal drilling site had been split the ocean floor. Oil began to bleed into the reef. Sirena's warning gave them time. Lyra raised her voice, and the village listened. Together, they saved the coast, and the sea, once angry, grew calm again. Now, every full moon, people leave small gifts by the shore: rice, flowers, seashells. Not out of fear, but out of respect. The villagers no longer ignore the sea's voice. They listen, because they know the water remembers, and so does she.